Yeah.
So I became the first really Ghanaian, to be Ghanaian as a young man. They eventually, the thing was going on. Then many people, like first the company, and they went to manual typewriters, to doctor typewriters, started engaging people. People were doing well, competing with the foreign companies. So many of the brands became interested in what they were doing, with the American spirit also was in there. So we go and come back. So most of the major things in Ghana, technology came through me. Whether it's HP or whether it's AT&T. So finally we brought AT&T to Ghana at that time. But Rolling Stone was not easy. They couldn't believe what I, small boy, have AT&T brought to Ghana,
How did you get the link, the whole connection with AT&T? Because AT&T is huge.
Something happened, in the process of doing whatever I was doing, we are Unilever, who was a customer at the time.
Okay.
And they said they were to do, they got something data, I think they were making soap. And then there's something that has to come from a UK laboratory. So if I can help them, so I said, okay. So I got, asking around, how do I get that? So there's a company called, because I'm an American, I always go to the US. So I look at signboards, most of the time. So I wrote a lot of letters and I got a response from AT&T at that time. Interested. But when I got to the airport that day in New Jersey, it was about 12 inches of snow. So the guy who picked me, he said, well, this meeting is not going to last for 15 minutes. Because AT&T is not really interested in Africa, but they invited, let's listen to them anyway. So we got there, and when we opened the door, I was already told the meeting would last for 15 minutes.
Right.
When we got there and they opened the door, the room was packed. I said, Kofi, what are you doing here? So I said, can I use the washroom? So I went and I prayed. I said, God, please, help me out here. I don't know what I'm going to say, So finally, I got in there, nicely dressed again. Then I said, then they began the question, because I was told meetings 15 minutes. So when they began, I told me, I'm from Ghana. In Africa, we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Kofi Kuyesi. I'm from Ghana. What about you? By the time we got to that circle, half an hour has passed. Well, a lot of people in the room there. So the questions began, Ghana, blah, 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 blah. Went through all of them. I'm not even technical, But it got somewhere when the head of the engineering team, Mukesh, said, well, my story is very interesting. He also came from India as nobody. So they're interested, even though AT&T does not have a strategy for Ghana, Africa, so they'll see what can happen.